Alright, we're back for more sandworm action. Okay. Must kill them. Must kill all of the sandworms. What is this? There's a lot of effort on my part to kill them sandworms. We're low on the magics. We're relatively low. We're not max.
Let's push through.
I knew you could do it.
Okay.
I can feel my power growing.
Yeah, because we're magis.
We can't get
You didn't hit it first. It'll be alright.
Come forth, royal soul. Last one.
I shall fight.
You just one-shotted him. Good. Good. That one isn't quite so strong.
I think I'm getting used to this.
I am getting used to this.
I think we got them all. We'll be
Well,
safe
I hope
for a
so.
while.
Still murdering the little guys here.
Yeah, nice work.
No.
Very impressive.
So you can hit select to see how other players did it. They did a whole lot lower than me, right? No. Their levels are on the right side. Their ranks are on the left side. So we got lots of mages and warriors, and a couple of seekers here. The seeker is weak to fire. That's a worrisome. It's worrisome as hell.
Let's push through.
But also, double warriors might work good against that freaking centipede. I mean, triple warriors. You don't have triple warriors.
Come on.
I think you have 2 warriors. But you're at 17 magic too, so you can get triple warriors if you wanted to. All right. See now.
How's that?
You need to be aware of what the hell's going on. Is what it is. You don't want to trigger that jerk.
All right, we did it.
Did he see me, right? He's coming.
Take it. No
Wait,
sense
somebody
leaving it here.
get underneath there. You made him leave.
Hey,
Gallica says, hey, see that room over there? The magic field is less dense there compared to the rest of the place. Is this where I'm going to be able to refill my mana? Stroll says, is that so? I don't feel anything.
but
Gallica says, I thought it was just a feeling, but now I can see it. It's like it magically hollows out just for that room. It's a save room. Kira says, back in the Sanctum I learned that fairies are natural adepts at sensing magically. It's safe to assume that Gallica is no exception.
how about a break?
Gallica says, maybe we can get some rest in here. Why don't we head inside? Yeah. It's much better than trying to struggle to get your magic back bits by piece. Bits by bits. Kira says, that's not a bad idea. We should catch our breath before continuing.
Hey,
Stroh says, this does seem like an ideal place to rest. I'm just wondering why Magia is thinner here. Gallica responds, I couldn't tell you much. It's just like a feeling I get. Gabber says, there's varying intensity of Maglia that flows through the air. For example, think of it like steam or smoke. It seems not much can seep into this room. A Maglia hollow, if you will. Even your igniters won't work as well in here. Straw says, a Maglia hollow seems as good as a terminini, and all the better if Gallica can sense them. Gallica says, you could say that. It's easier to spot a big absence of Maglia when the area around it is flooded with stuff.
All right.
Kira says, the beasts seem loath to approach as well. Let's catch our breath here while we can. In dungeons, you will find places called Maglia Hollows that can be used as resting points. Here you can safely speak with your allies, record your travels, or visit Academia. Good, because I can get my warrior fucking thing I need right here. What should I do? Go to Academia.
Do make yourself at home.
Alright, so... So Gyrus can learn one, but I want to get this warrior here.
I see. Fascinating.
Mora says, the warrior. This archetype is you sense from Stroll's way of life.
This right here.
His heroic embodiment is the gallant and indomitable champion of the people, who fights in the name of the weak.
All right.
500 mag is required to channel the warrior for the first time. Do you want to awaken it? Yes, please.
I'm counting on you.
Gunnar says, that is the power I seek.
Of course.
Moore replies, then so be it. By shared resolve and honored creed, take new form as a warrior. I hear the voices of past heroes' souls. O worthy heart who tempts anxiety into strength, if thou art ready to bear thyself and fight with thine heart, I bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of a warrior.
I see.
Gunnar says, so this was the power of the warrior soul. This overwhelming strength seems perfect for fighting on the front lines. I will see this through, to know my destiny. System says the warrior archetype is awakening you now. Change archetypes from main menu. Thank you, sir.
I found new power.
You can channel it? I don't... no. Okay.
Oh,
You wish to please this place? Go back to
you'll
reality.
come again, won't you?
Moore says, and I bid you farewell and good luck. Alright, make a record. Okay. Talk to allies.
Still, though.
Gallica says, this tunnel's just crawling with monsters, isn't it? The Magala is really dense too. I never imagined it would be this dangerous. Those sandworms, rough.
True.
Stroll says, indeed. It's nothing like we were told. Garrus, are you familiar with this place? Garrus responds, I don't know any concrete details, lad. I can say that these monsters weren't here the last time I passed through.
Then...
Gallica says, so you're saying that these monsters are a result of this thick Magalia? Garrus responds, well, if there is a reason for it, I can only assume it's the workings of Magalia. Okay. There's no point in speculating. We must focus on fulfilling the mission. We'll keep moving once we've gotten some rest.
Let's go.
Okay. You got a guy selling here too? Yeah.
That should come in handy. Pocket it.
Young Peddler says, what's going on here? There are monsters everywhere. And is this fair airfield off? Gira says, how is it you're here? Have you been following us? Peddler says, well, I considered returning to the Grand Triad. I reckon passing through here would be a shortcut, and it felt safe considering you lot took this way as well. Seems right foolish in hindsight. There's something bad up ahead, mark my words. I think I'll head back. But if you're continuing this way, I'll take off. I'll take it. If there's anything you need, I'll be here for a bit before I set off. What do you got? You got anything else here? A nice chunk. Another Arcana rod, sir? Were you running wizards out the... Yes.
Ooh.
Alright.
Thank you.
Peddler says, much obliged, safe journeys. Bro, that looks formidable, scary as hell.
What now?
Logic would say going in with 3 wizards would be stupid. I could be wrong.
Seeker!
Alright, here we go.
Wait a second.
Gallica says, wait a second, something feels really wrong further in. It might be what I'm sensing. Garrus says, unfortunately, we've got no choice but to press on, regardless of what lies ahead. Trouble lies ahead.
Got it.
I'm going to open it. Are you ready? Yes. I've got the 3 classes I could be, and we'll see if one of them is weak, and if they are, we'll just swap to somebody else.
All right.
Garrus says, good to hit here. Let's go. Oh no, the poop. What the hell is that thing? I can see the glow of a strange crystal and an even stranger monster in front of it.
What is that?
Stroh says, what is that?
I've never seen anything like it.
Oh, they're going to talk. Thank God I don't have to.
It's a crystal. Of wrong magma. This feels wrong somehow. Now I remember. They say in the lands beyond mortal reach, great spires of crystal stand. And anyone who might touch them is driven mad.
That's all just superstition, though, right? Still, this thing is getting off a really nasty aura.
That's no ordinary monster. Some kind of human?
I mean, I don't know.
The way it's moving, it's almost like it's
Chocobo with warts.
protecting the crystal.
Here it comes.
What the fuck? Homo Fuoculio.
Warrior! Ah! This is true mad falling back. Let's go.
You think bot? On a fire? On a bird?
Burn!
I think he's gonna be weak to Seeker.
I will falling back. Come forth, royal soul.
Increase one ally's attack for 3 turns. Come on, come on. He resists his wind. Hyper. He's concentrating. Front low is being targeted.
Withdrawing.
Is he gonna need to raid these defensives? If he's in, I'm not in the front row.
Let's any means
Try
necessary.
ice. So he's got magic increased. Is that what I'm seeing?
Please.
Got them right in their weak
It's okay.
spot.
Oh no, sir.
Maybe not.
I should have been 3 wizards. Look, listen, man, just run wizards the whole damn game. You've made yourself weak for no reason.
Come on, focus.
Bonfire of the Vanities.
Great job, everyone. Talk about a close call.
To the fore. I call upon royal power within. Blades ready, lad. I won't hold back.
Got them right in their weak
The freedom of a wanderer.
spot. Sharp as
Time for some
always,
close
Rhys.
combat. Seeker! You better be sure.
That is no damage. It's like a waste of time.
Prepared. I'll cut you down.
Roll, you gotta aim better than that.
Vita attack and rose dramatically. And he found the weak. The freaking that dang Seeker sucks. Listen, bro. Put his ass in the damn place with this shit.
Crystallize.
Got them right in their weak
Let's stay
spot.
calm. I'll get some
Sharp
distance.
as always, Rhys.
Seeker!
Yeah.
Now, what's the play? I shall vanquish evil. Let me moving to the rear. Time to go offensive.
He's gonna get hit, but they didn't do that last thing didn't do much damage.
No, but any means necessary.
I will fight with pride. Seeker!
Yeah, Geras.
We can do this.
God help.
Powerful strike. He kicked me in the head. Did you knock me down?
Get up!
What can I do?
What the blue and bullshit is this?
Wake up!
Yeah, I see.
Still in a fight Stroll's
Blades
right.
ready, lads.
Someone heal him.
I won't
He's about to go, but if I knock him down, will he be knocked down?
Got them right in their weak
It's okay.
spot.
Seeker!
Sharp as always, Grius.
You should have pulled this guy back.
Power.
My thanks.
Hyper, he's going to cast it up again. Front row's being targeted.
Withdrawing.
We're not in the freaking front row. What do you want to do? I mean, how weak is this in the back row?
I'll cut you down.
Half.
No need to rush. Mate! Crystallize!
Got them right in their weak
I will
spot.
fight with pride.
Sharp as always,
Let's
Grius.
go.
You have to cure yourself. Because you're weak.
In the name of justice.
Just defend it.
Let's see how this plays out.
No, he's gonna whiff.
Easy.
Good job, everyone. Talk about a close call.
Wait a minute. You saw what I saw, right? He buffed up. But because he already had a buff running, it didn't update the buff. Instead, he fell out of it. Okay. Which I'm assuming is going to work the same for me. So I can't just buff my buff. I have to let it drop off and then hit it again if I was to do something.
Let's see. Mate! Freeze!
Got them right in their weak
It's okay.
spot.
We can do
Sharp
this.
as always, Grius.
Seeker! We're not out of this yet.
I owe you.
I shall fight as the noble to the fore. Warrior! Ah!
Blades ready. Mate! Crystallize!
Let's stay calm.
I mean, you're full up. I'm not getting out of the back row. I'm a chicken chip. I'm taking my 16 damage of brutality here. Alright, so now he is boofed up. That is so ridiculous. He knew what to hit. Kicked my ass.
Stepping back.
Hey! Hey! Wake up! We're still in a fight here.
Let's try this.
No need
The
to
Seeker's
rush
like a
this.
liability if everybody uses fire all the time.
Freeze!
Got them right in their weak
It's okay.
spot. Sharp as always, Grius.
That's ridiculous. Oh, he didn't. No, he's gonna hit me again. What the fuck? That just gives him all kinds of damn extra
Call upon
moves.
Royal power within.
Yeah. No, could put it on. Yeah, right here.
Could do with this.
That help.
You're barely
Blades
holding
ready.
together.
The power of heroes.
Quick!
I'm working on it.
Got them right in their weak spot.
Seeker!
Sharp as always, Grius.
Now, what's the play?
The play is to stay alive, man.
Ah!
Actually,
That's
just
not-
defend it. Defend it. You only have 81 hit points. You can use an item.
Let's try this.
Here he comes. That spell can kiss my ass.
Sell a mercenary shot.
Hey! Hey! Wake up!
The freaking Seeker sucks. He sucks. Get your ass up. I should just leave him dead.
Still
Taking some
fight.
bad hits.
Let's go.
We could use some healing.
With healing power.
My thanks.
Here he comes. He's gonna cast that shit back. Okay. He's gonna cast it again. He's gonna buff his ass up again. Oh, he's gonna waste your time on that shit. I'm not in the front row, bro. Yeah.
This should work.
This, let's go.
One character can do set.
Crystallize!
Got them right in their weak
The freedom of a
spot.
Seeker!
Sharp
The freedom
as
of getting
always.
blown up with a weak point. Thank you.
I can't afford to hold
I
back.
just sneeze my ass off over here. Woo! Okay. All right.
I shall vanquish evil. Here.
That
Just
help.
stay in the fucking back row. Should have been my 3 wizards.
Good job, everyone!
This would have been done.
Oh,
This would have already been done. Always be wizards at all times.
got them right in their weak
I will
spot.
fight with pride.
Sharp as always, Prius.
Guard up!
Now, what's the play? Ah! Tougher than I thought.
Now, let's go.
Freeze!
Asshole. Beat him. Beat him. It was rough.
That'll do.
That'll do.
Nice. I feel stronger already.
Always wizard.
This crystal. By my guess, the monsters were drawn to its aura. We shouldn't leave something so sinister just lying around.
Why not?
More questions than answers, but there's no time to ponder them. We better move.
You can't be serious.
Runs your ass back out of pure freaking fear. Let's rest. We don't want to overwork ourselves.
Let's go.
What now?
We try not to be freaking seeker who they're training you. It's like, no, you better swap out from their default class. You better swamp.
Mage!
Who's he weak to? He's weak to Pyrrhus. Or he's weak to Slash. No, he's weak to Pyrrhus. And the warrior's weak to wind. I hadn't even seen the Pyrrhus attacks yet. Alright, looks like we're through this shit. Well, maybe not. No, we're gonna keep going.
Alright, how's that?
Okay. What? Y'all guys don't get to live.
We did it!
What's this thing doing?
Fine job.
Really?
Gallagher says, hey, do you see that? A giant-ass poop dragon? Straw says, what is that? Just look at the size of it. Kira says, not something I'd hoped to ever stumble upon. I'm afraid that's a dragon. Gallagher says, a dragon? You mean those creatures from Legends? I've never seen one with my own eyes. Kira says, now I understand why the mine is closed. They must have dug right into this thing's roost and had no choice but to back off.
Luke,
This mine taps a magnificent vein of resources. Only someone as terrible as a dragon could have forced them to abandon such a lucrative operation.
but
Luck is on our side. We've caught it slumbering like this. We can sleep past it and continue forward. Gallica says, almost a shame. It's all sorts of things in its little... It has all sorts of things in its little, well, big nest. I can sense something tinged with magic too. You can see the chest in the background. Kira says, dragons are ancient and Strong's Magilla follows in their wake. Just the way it goes. Any so-called special item you're sensing is bound to have its fill of it. Stroh says, you're making it sound kind of appealing, but we're sure to end up in a fight if we try to take it. Don't make this decision lightly, Gunnar.
got it.
Kira says, on that note, let's push on, quietly now. And I do mean that. We'll wake that thing up. We're in for a fight of our lives.
But
Gallica says, but there are monsters around here too. Kira says, aye, if they see us and cause a ruckus, we're done for. Keep your distance from them as we make our way through. Force the stealth, sir.
Let's go.
Understood? Let's go.
Don't panic.
Oh, we even got special damn camera scenes too. Okay. guarded by dangerous teeth monsters. Cushy clay. What do you got over here? You got some over here too? Nothing of... Well, there's this. Whatever this is. This is a bronze igniter. That might be money, bro. But to come back for this guy later on. Gallagher says, "Woo, somehow we made it through." Stroh says, "I was expecting the worst to happen, but thankfully we lived to see another day." Kara says, "We got lucky this time. Had that thing awoken, we'd be in a different situation. If anyone truly intends to kill this beast, they'd have to have a gauntlet runner." What do you mean a gauntlet runner? Stroh says, "A gauntlet runner would certainly make our return to Grand Trad much easier." Gira says, "You might as well wish for the moon. Only the most prominent nobles have the means to secure a runner for themselves." Gallagher says, "Yes, nice, but can we move on? We're still done for if that dragon wakes up, so let's not overstay our welcome."
Look.
Isn't that the exit? I forgot to be taking notes while I'm playing this level. Okay. I'll have to just go back and look through the video. I'll be alright, no problem. That's on me. Gallagher says, "It is. We can finally get out of here." Stroh says, "Looks like we can even finally breathe easy, at least for a moment."
What?
Stroh says, "Oh no, could it be?"
Look.
Gallagher says, "A dragon's war. And you feel that shaking, right?"
What the?
Stroh says, "It's getting stronger. What's going on here?"
No, stop.
Gower says, "It's a cave-in. If you value your lives, run. We're not coming back to fight the dragon this way." Oh my goodness. Bridge is so many boxes on the bridge. I will dodge them all. Not going back this way.
We actually...
Let's go Nord
made it
Mines. Okay. No problem.
And in one piece, no less.
Speak for yourself. I think that shaved a couple years off my life.
Damn storm. Can't afford too many delays, but we'll not be getting far in this torrent. We can make camp tonight and slip onto a carriage to the capital tomorrow, once we're out of the wastes. We'll have to, if we want to make it in time.
Public carriage seems a bit risky, doesn't it?
Not with all the outsiders flocking in for the funeral. We'll be 3 faces among hundreds.
Lovely. Another carriage ride. Hopefully this one's smoother than the last couple.
That's how we started.
Let's just get our camp set up. Somewhere dry, preferably.
Ah, this is so cozy. I feel alive again.
I'm just glad you guys are talking.
It's certainly better than freezing. Reminds me of when I was a child. Back then, I wouldn't have been caught dead out in the wilderness like this. Countryside nobility like us had no fortune to speak of. My parents bowed and smiled for their money, and honestly, I despised them for it. Back then, I thought being a noble was about, I don't know, a life of prestige, being respected. But one spring 7 years ago, our town was attacked by this horrific creature. A human, though I'd no idea at the time. I was evacuated alongside the servants while the rest of the town burned. I waited for my parents to join us in the shelter, but they would never come. The parents I'd so despised had stayed behind to protect the villagers who couldn't flee.
They were heroes.
Your parents were heroes.
It changed everything. It taught me who my parents really were, what it really meant to be a noble. But our town's just rubble now. A footnote in history. The human that destroyed us is all we'll ever be known for. I remember my father petitioning the capital for aid, but no reply came. Even knowing how much of a threat the humans were. Now, I think, what if the army? Well, Luis. What if he's the one who abandoned us? If we were just a pawn in his game, then I will make him pay.
Hey, Grius. We all trust each other now, don't we? I think we can tell him.
Aye,
About the prince.
maybe you're right. I'll admit the lad's sword put me in mind of the past.
Something special about that sword?
Well, we used it to identify the messenger from our faction. But it originally belonged to His Highness. A kingly gift from his father. To better suit His Highness and his keen aptitude for magic, that blade was specially forged, with raw magla folded into the metal. Of course, when swordplay bored him, he'd amuse himself by levitating it or standing atop it to glide about. A royal rascal, that one. Those days were all too short. Then, 12 years ago, it all came crashing down.
I've heard. The prince was attacked, right?
There was a plot on his life. One I wish I'd rooted out sooner. Just like tonight, it was pouring rain. Your Highness, this way! Who let these blackguards into the palace?
So she's there to help him. Okay.
My lord, are you hurt?
Back!
A royal knight. A wench and nothing more.
Okay, so she's a knight.
You know nothing of true knighthood. Pledge my life to the prince, and I'll not lose it to you!
Ooh, so they cursed him. Has to be a strong curse for it to last this long.
Don't falter, give chase!
Stop! They dare harm him.
Oh, she got him. In the back. She killed him. Why couldn't you find the means of the curse then? Oh, he's not. Oh, no, he get away. Has he got a big sword wound in his back? That'll be a giveaway.
I failed him again.
Highness! Highness! What is this? His Highness survived the attack, but the curse hanging over him was powerful and complex. Of all the mage healers in the capital, not one could wake him. And he grew weaker with each passing day. We might lift the curse if we knew the specifics of its formula, But Luis would never give that up. Which leaves but one way.
How do you know for sure it was Louise?
To dispel the curse, its caster must die.
Okay, but now shoot, they probably covered that in the beginning, and I forgot. How do you know? I don't remember. That would have been a really big thing, though.
And you're sure Luis is the man you seek?
Yeah.
I saw him in the fray. He was younger then. Younger even than you are now, and shorter besides. I could never mistake him.
Whoever hit him with the cursed staff thing, first off, the staff. He took a big sword thing and then was able to teleport out. And he had a mask on.
And now, after spilling the royal blood of father and son both, the people call him not traitor, but savior. For his highness, for the king, and for the very future of this country, he must be dealt with. To kill Luis is to see justice served.
I see. So as he did with the prince, he would make of my city a stepping stone to further heights. A tool to spread the infamy of the humans. You haven't told that story to many, have you? Thank you for trusting me with it.
Because you're our bro, alright?
A rogue never forgets a debt. Even if it takes 3 generations, we'd see it repaid. But neither do we forget a grudge. And Luis will know that soon enough.
So, that's what all this is about. Say, friend, this mission means a lot to you too, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yes, of course it does.
You've been carrying a greater weight than I realized. In any case, I owe you my life. And we've both got something we'd fight to protect. Let's save this country. Together. Ideally, once we're out of this cold, of course. I think it's about time we eat. We're almost to the capital, after all. I'd say that's worth celebrating.
I'm just going to assume those are like little Debbie brownies right there, being cooked over open fire.
I'm beat.
I'm exhausted. New memorandum.
You're kidding.
Gallica says, I can't believe not just you, but Straw and Garrus have awakened to that power. I heard the mysterious voice again when it happened. I wonder what that was. Whew, I'm exhausted. That magla was unusually dense, and now it's already dark. Hope I can see a beautiful clear sky tomorrow.
Time for bed.
We still have a long way to go to Grand Trial. You should get some sleep for tomorrow. And of course, Moore, or fake Igor, did not know who that voice was either. The voice was able to go into academia or whatever the hell it is. Stroll says, I thought to join the army and work my way up the ranks this traditional way. Never thought things would turn out like this. I didn't expect to run into humans and dragons, nor to be bestowed with extraordinary power.
Well,
was this the path I always headed for, or is this all thanks to you? Well, I'm not complaining either way. Once we pull off the assassination and the prince returns the power, I think our country will be on a better path. I'll get my revenge on Louise, no matter what it takes.
nonetheless.
Though, I must admit, all this camping is taking a toll on me. A delicious meal would be nice once we're in Grand Trial. Grand Tran, I keep saying trial. Garrus says, sometime after the assault, together with a small entourage, we decided to take His Highness out in secret to an appropriate hiding place. He was attacked in the Royal Palace, the place where he was supposed to be safest. We knew not when he'd be attacked again if we stayed in Grand Trad. Naturally, His Highness was considered missing. Eventually, his death was deemed official. From that time on, our organization was formed to restore His Highness the power. I'm sure there are those that resent us for vanishing from the palace without a word. After all, even the royal guards who protected His Highness were kept in the dark. If they had known, they would have had no choice but to stop us. Even if they had accompanied us or let us go, they would have been guilty of treason. A terrible fate for young knights who had so much ahead of them. Any goodies? Goodies around here? I think we're gonna rest at this fire here. Should call it night. Let's rest. So we got rain and thunder and the weather. So the enemy's gonna be based by weather. back in academia.
Huh?
Huh?
I'm pretty sure I fell asleep.
This is
Well,
a dream
then
within a
it's just
dream.
as I thought. While you're asleep, our connection is much stronger. You wield your magic with ever more confidence. Splendid.
Well, I didn't fight the dragon. I thought about it.
As I mentioned previously, the archetype grows and develops anew through encounters with others. Look for those bearing the nobility and presence of the heroes and kings of old. More virtuous than the weight of any crown or medal is the burden you place on your own path forward. The more comrades and supporters who stand beside you, the more your power will deepen as you soar to new heights.
Hey, bro, your music's really good.
One day, if the people join hands and seize the freedom to decide their own future with their own power just as you do, that is my ideal world.
Hold on. What do you mean, supporters? We're trying to keep out of the public eye here.
I mentioned before, did I not? There is no hero without allies, only a single voice in opposition. In other words, even archetypes have their own strengths and weaknesses. They'll be of little use if used thoughtlessly. Life and death are seconds apart on the battlefield. Be attentive, mindful, and strategic. Only then can you emerge victorious. When you feel unsure how to proceed, I recommend you stop, assess your surroundings, and think. The smallest observation is often our greatest inspiration. Well, it's almost dawn. I will be watching with great anticipation. Until we meet again.
Okay, bro.
The royal funeral draws ever closer. 4 days remain. Good.
Gira says, alrighty then, let's hit the road. Stroll says, the king's funeral coming up, is it not? We should hurry back to Grand Trad. I keep saying Trad.
This place here.
You just gonna move there?
Hold on.
Mountain Forest Camp.
Let's see.
Stroll says, we'll need to catch a carriage soon if we want to make it to the royal capital.
Let's go.
Gyra says, we can't wait no any longer. You ready? Let's go.
Great. Let's move out.
Stroll says, right, let's get moving then.
Escaping the dragon's threat in the Nord mines, the party shakes their pursuers amidst the discovery of great powers. To make up for lost time, they risk hiring a coach to secret them the rest of the way to the capital. The royal funeral draws ever closer. 2
Well,
days
shit.
remain.
Well, shit.
Finally, we found a ride. Looks like we should make it in time for the funeral after all.
Last time we rode in a public carriage, it was hit by bandits. A pack of Louise zealots, too, if I remember. Talk about a nasty surprise.
You've come a ways since then. Any bandits who set on us now are in for a nasty surprise.
Reminds me of the road to the fort. Sitting there in the cart. Never could have imagined you and I would be the only survivors. Strange. How fast life can change.
How are you holding up?
You okay?
Unfortunately, I'd not had time to put any names to faces. Don't even know the name of the Roussant fellow we talked down.
The last couple days have certainly been eventful. Almost feels like everything we thought we knew about the world was wrong.
Well, plenty of people live their lives without taking a single step outside their city. But we haven't the luxury of ignorance, I suppose.
We're almost to the capital. Quiet now, and stay sharp.
Hey, Alright, there's Elf Girl. She has a halberd.
Milady,
What's her name?
welcome back. And thank you for making the trip.
After so long, I am only surprised anyone remained here who yet remembered me.
Surely you jest, milady.
Pay me no mind. I heard of the king's death. The skyline is full of unfamiliar figures. 'Tis a testament to how long I've been away.
It's the guard that's changed the most. It's just chaos and politics there, arguing over matters of succession. Feels like we've lost sight of who we're even protecting. Not to mention talk of monsters at the border. We've nowhere near enough soldiers to deal with them on top of everything else.
I have sort of gameplay revelation here. Okay. If you can... I'm going to go and suppose that if everybody has the exact same access to the archetypes, then they're all basically fairly the same besides their stats, which don't seem to have much of it. But there's not like passive abilities that are like very distinct to one to another necessarily. And so you would think it would be tactically beneficial to just run with 3 characters and just level them and max them out. I don't know necessarily. I would assume the other ones will level up behind you. But it also might be dangerous because I would think that some situation would happen where they change or move a character from your team for story purposes, and then you wouldn't have access to them. That's possible. And that could put you in a big situation if you went and you put all of your Maglia points into like the main 3 you were running. We'll keep that in mind. I think almost certainly that I would want to keep a diverse range and make everybody have the jobs as I get them.
After tomorrow, the city will calm. Once the formality of the funeral is past, a new king will be crowned. After which, I suppose there'll be no further need of a search party. Not many even remember we were searching in the first place.
It's a big ass town there. It reminds me of Attack on Titan. The humans kind of remind me of Titans.
The draws ever closer. One day remains. Escaping the Nord mines, the party hailed a horse-drawn coach and returns now to Grand Trad, capital of Uchronia, the day before the royal funeral. As they gaze upon the city, flags of mourning fluttering in the wind, the magnitude of their mission exacts its toll on the heart.
The fog's rolling in. Rain's the last thing we need.
Can this funeral withstand more misfortune? I've heard they don't have enough soldiers to keep the peace.
Oh, it'll be fine. All the aristocrats are bringing their own personal guards. I imagine boredom's the worst we need to worry about.
Let's not draw attention to ourselves. There's a hostelry tucked at the back of Sunshade Row, the Hushed Honeybee Inn. We'll talk details once we're there.
Here we go.
Guy was swimming ahead. Let's hurry after him.
That's terribly unfair.
Gallica says, "What's wrong? The Hushed Honeybee Inn is on the Sunshade Row. Give your map a look if you need a reminder where that is."
All right then.
We have shit going on here. I sure is a nice hussy there with some ginormous wines. Gallica says, "Seriously, a tavern? Let's not put food in it before the mission. We always come back later. You still got me locked on to damn, basically some sort of tutorial run." There's other places over here. Okay. You want me to go that way? What's up this way?
Hey!
Straw says, I'd advise against any detours right now. Sunshade Rose just down the stairs on the corner of the carriage right in front of us. Well, then why would you even let me have control then? Don't only say that I can't do this and can't do that. And then put shops and shit on the map.
Alright then.
Told it, Sharbash, man. Oh, could it be? You are an Eldo, correct? Why, I've never seen one of your kind before. I assume you're not from these parts. Tell me, do you hail from outside the city? That's a secret, bro. Sharp Man says, apology for saying so, but it's quite useless to try to hide it. The royal capital hosts few Elda, so it's highly unlikely you're from here. Well, if this is your first time here, I must warn you to stay on your guard. The citizens can be somewhat unwelcoming towards people of your tribe. Yeah, I'm tired of talking to useless people in this big town. What a badass load screen.
Look, I don't give a toss who's king. I just want some coin.
Stro says, so this is Sunshade Road. Seems a fine place to disappear from prying eyes. Looks like they could try to fight me.
Got it.
Where's the inn? You suppose we should ask around?
Dreadful.
Alright then.
Where's my character at? I can't even see where the hell I'm at. You gonna let me visit this scroll place? Gloomhelm, it's a niter shop. They're doing a good job disguising it anyway. We need to be elsewhere right now.
Crowd on this street looks pretty rough.
What is it?
Watch out for pickpockets. You can bet they'll all see you as an easy mark.
Me?
Oh, this place.
This is the Hushed Honey with Bee Inn.
Got it.
Stro says, finally, a place to get a proper rest. Something's good cooking too. I can smell it. Let's hurry inside.
You're back.
Papa, welcome home.
Ah.
Well, hello, my Maria. I trust you've been staying out of trouble. These are, well, new recruits. Just enlisted.
So young. It's good to meet you. I'm Fabienne. This inn is my business and my home. Manners, Maria.
Welcome.
Hey! I'm wasting away over here. Where's my order?
Maria, could you handle that?
Yeah, go bring your Jägermeister.
Yes, right away.
You're back sooner than I thought. Something happened.
So are they hooking up, made a kid?
Something bad.
It was like he's got game, huh?
I see.
I didn't know Grius had a daughter.
I know I've already asked so much of you, but would you mind looking after Maria a little while longer?
Okay, so no.
Of course. It wouldn't be the honeybee without her. Now, as for the rest of you, after braving the frontiers with this curmudgeon, I'm sure you would welcome a warm supper.
Once we're done, we'll head upstairs.
Oh, innuendo. 3 guys at the ferry. Oh, no, no, God. No!
It's so good.
Oh, spicy. I can't feel my tongue.
Keep eating them taters and tomatoes.
Oh, pipe down and eat, boy.
That was delicious, especially the meat. I wasn't expecting it to have such a kick, but it grows on you fast.
Red grass roasted bidao. Bird meat. One of her hometown specialities. She's risked a lot to shelter me and to help the resistance. I owe her more than I can say.
You said we were short-handed, but are we really the only ones?
I know we've plenty of independent agents fighting in their own ways, but it seems none could avail themselves to us, which means we're the only ones who can do this.
Still, killing Luis. That's not going to be an easy feat.
Grius, do you have a plan? Fill us in.
Midway through the funeral. In broad daylight. That's insane.
It's risky, to be sure, but we'll never find a better chance at confronting the man directly. Don't worry. I'll be the only one getting close to him. I'll need you to draw Luis's attention from a different location. All I need is an opening. And don't rely on your fancy powers for this, all right? It'll attract too much attention. Killing a man and slaying a beast are two very different things. This is all I need.
It's got a little butter knife there. Come on, Rambo.
You and that kitchen knife against an archmage. Isn't there anything we can do to help?
No, you're just getting in the way.
If Louise was the guy in the cartoon with the mask, then that ain't gonna work in him because she got a fucking two-handed sword slash all through the backside and then... No.
Besides, this kitchen knife can slit his throat like the swine he is. A fast kill, if not a clean one. It's nothing I've not done before. Give me my opening, and the man's dead.
Alright.
Alright.
Not much of a choice, I suppose.
One last thing. Keep Maria company a while, would you? The girl gets lonely on her own.
Aren't you at least going to tuck her in?
I've got to prepare tonight. Too much still needs doing. And best that it's done as far from her as possible.
And there's his fatherly side, I suppose. Sorry, but I'm going to bed early. I need a full night's rest if I don't want to be a liability.
Well, we've all been short on time to ourselves. But I'd feel bad leaving Maria all alone. Shall we go check in on her? At least?
Look at that.
Memorandum. You gonna give me a chance to break here because I am gonna break. Alright.
No.
We'll hit this on the next play. This game's really coming around, man. Although, the whole time I was fighting the fight against that boss thing, I was like, man, I would wish to switch off that seeker so bad. But, okay. We'll just learn. A lot of this might be you go into the fight and then you get your butt kicked. There's the left analog stick down. I wonder if that allows you to change your class, though. I bet you doesn't. That would be very useful to be able to change your class. Okay. Calling it.